The specifics. If you read in the textbook, there's a paragraph that says explicitly, it is not a recitation of an agenda, and it must absolutely include specific information.
What is the name of this book again?
Scaling Up, Mastering the Rockefeller Habits.
Well, I think we need to read this.
It's like the Bible. These things are critical that we achieve them in order also. So let me back up a second. Many people interpret prioritization differently. Prioritization as a concept, okay? So we need to agree as a company what company prioritization looks like. Does Course Group want to be a company of multi-threaded priorities, meaning you're working many priorities at once as individuals and allowing them to rob time from one another? Meaning you set 5 rocks for the quarter and you kind of sync them up so that all 5 get done all at the same time at the end. They all got equal effort. That's one way to look at priorities. These are the 5 most important things. Let's work on them all at once, right? But if you read like The Time Trap by Alec McKinsey, you'll see that prioritization should be treated like compound interest on debt that you're repaying. So if you've got 5 debt sources, you're paying interest on all of them. If you pay against all of them equally, you pay the most interest over the term, because you never actually gain the advantage of crossing that line of principal and interest and then crushing a debt down. So what most people do, who are wise about their debt repayments, is they'll waterfall. They'll pay minimums on all 5, and they'll crush the first one. Once the first one's gone, we've eliminated the interest, and now we can concentrate the principal into the second, right? Then you take the payment from the second and the first, put them together, and crush the second debt faster. Take the first and the second, put it together, crush the third debt even faster. By the time you get to the 4th and the 5th debt load, you're spending 5 times the repayment because you've got 5 sets of principal that you were previously repaying. Does that make sense? So your effort, your business development effort, is that minimum payment or that payment, the total payment balance across the 5 debt sources. And my recommendation is we concentrate repayment against one debt first, right? So we take the 5 rocks for the company or for you as an individual, and we prioritize them in order, and we allocate effort only to one at a time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, you know, we've defined the 3 to 5 year thrusts. Those are pretty broad. You can't really do them in order. They're going to kind of come together over time because they're big ass ideas, right? But if we get down to the 5 rocks for the company and then 5 rocks for Donna, your rocks might look like something like mine. So I have an event coming up on April 25th. So we're inventing a talk show. We're doing it in person, in public, in a theater, and broadcasting it live. Hey, what's up guys? Livestream Live is a talk show format evening business seminar event here in Calgary, Alberta. Dr. John Demartini is going to be my first guest. Dr. John Demartini is a world-leading human behavioral expert. We want you to be a part of our live studio audience. You have an opportunity to show up in person, meet John, mingle with other business owners and entrepreneurs, network with those entrepreneurs, grow your business, grow your reputation, attract attention, build relationship, and all those great things that will help you grow in your life and grow your business. Only thing I'm working on, unless I'm demanded to attend a meeting like this or a sales meeting or something else that the departments have a right to pull me into, when I'm not doing those, the only thing I'm doing is this until I'm done what's necessary to get it launched. And then it's a check mark, and then that thing is done.
Okay, I see.
Right now I gain the advantage of my attention and my focus and my concentration. He who chases 2 birds catches none.
So question.
Yeah.
What happens to all those other things that you were doing and they're not getting done?
They light on fire and maybe burn to the ground, and you deal with it, because at the end of the day, sacrificing that one low priority, losing that one shitty customer, losing the one bad employee, not getting the low priority crap done and ending up building up, the moral virtue of completing that is not worth more than the benefit of achieving your actual high priority. At the end of the day, you can only achieve X. And so if you try to achieve X and Y, you just fuck up both. Right? So
We okay with that?
most people live their lives, and most businesses live their lives achieving nothing because they let all the priorities roll along all at the same time. Right? So what I would love to do is, like, this is our second meeting.
Okay.
We've gotten through key thrusts, so let's just quickly review them, because I want to fill in the blanks on the 1-year objectives, And that's going to prepare us to determining what the 90-day rocks are going to be. Once you've got 90-day rocks, then you can begin to have that conversation about what are my 5 personal accountabilities.